2025 Mathematics Paper 3H, 2025 Paper 3. Question number 1. The table shows information about the distance that 60 people travel to work. Draw a frequency polygon for the information in the table. Frequency polygon. Frequency goes on the y-axis and the distance on the x-axis. So the distance between 0 and 10 miles, there were 12 people. But we have to choose one number. What number do we choose between 0 and 10? We choose, the best thing is to choose a number in the middle. Between 0 and 10, choose a number in the middle. So we'll do 0 plus 10 divided by 2. 0 plus 10 divided by 2 is 5. So we choose 5 for the midpoint for the first one. Between 10 and 20 miles, there were 25 people. So between 10 and 20 miles, there were 25 people. So how do we choose? Which number do we choose between 10 and 20? We don't want to choose 10. We don't want to choose 11. We don't want to choose 12. So we choose a number in the middle. So the lower number 10 plus the higher number 20 divided by 2, it gives you 15. We choose the middle number. So we choose the middle number for all of them. And then to plot the frequency polygon, if you look on the x-axis, we need to label the 5. We need to label the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So the first point is 5, 12. You go 5 to the right and 12 up. Make sure you mark it clearly. That's 12 on the y-axis there. 5 to the right, 12 up. You mark it there. The next one is 15 and 25. You go 15 up and 25 to the left. You mark it there. 12 and 25 and 10, you mark it. After you mark the points, you join them with a green line. You see the green line, you have to use a ruler. It's not a curve. It's not a curve. So you must use a ruler to get the mark in the exams. You use a ruler, you use a pencil, draw straight lines to join them, and don't cover the line with the, don't join the final point like that to make it like a polygon. You don't draw that line, that will be wrong. So that blue line should not be there. Draw it, and that gives you the total mark for that question. Question number 2. Ben is trying to make M the subject of P equals to M over 3 plus 5. When you want to make the subject, you have to remove the 5 and remove the 3. So think of the 5 as your shoes and the 3 as your socks. Which one do you remove first? Do you remove your shoes before your socks? So you remove the 5 first. So it becomes minus 5. Opposite of plus 5 is minus 5. And then now you remove the 3. Opposite of divide by 3 is times 3. But now you want to times 3 for everything on the left. You see, everything on the left there is this color I've put there in the teal column. You want to multiply all of it by 3. But Ben has multiplied only the P by 3. If you notice, what Ben did was he multiplied only the 3 by P. He didn't multiply the 3 by the 5. So that was a mistake. And when you multiply it, put it in brackets. So it will be 3 times the P minus 5. So that's how you write it. 3 in brackets, P minus 5. So that when you remove the bracket, 3 times P is 3P. And 3 times 5 is 15 equals to M. And then from there now, you've made M the subject. Because M now is on its own. So the reason is Ben incorrectly multiplied the 3. Incorrectly multiplying 3. And then you can complete the working out. The next part, fully factorize. Factorization is one of those questions you get your easy marks in exams. But I write it out completely so that it makes it easier for some people to understand, those who don't follow it up. The power of x there is 3. That means there's x, x, x for 3 of them. The power of y there is 2, so there's 1, 2 of them. So I'll write the 2 there, if you watch the line. For x cubed, there'll be 1, 2, 3 of them. And for y, it's just 1. And then the plus and the plus is there. I'll split the 4 into 2 times 2. The x is there. And the y, split it into 2, y and y. Now I look on this left side and look on the right side. What do I see that is found in both of them? There's 2 on the left, 2 on the right. There's an X on the left, an X on the right. There's a Y on the left, there's a Y on the right. So all those things that are found in both of them, I put in yellow, 2X and Y, 2X and Y. I'll take them out of the bracket. So the yellow one is what is found in both of them. The 2X and Y comes out of the bracket. And what you're left with is the X and the X, which becomes X squared, plus the 2 and the Y becomes 2Y. So that's your answer to factorize. So when you factorize, you can write just the first step like that, and then the last step that gives you your mark. You don't have to write this middle one. I just wrote it there for explanation. So if you're enjoying my explanation and you follow it well, feel free to contact me for private tuition on this number, and I can help you with private tuition for GCSE Maths and A-level Maths. So GCSE Maths, further Maths, and A-level Maths, so statistics, mechanics. You can WhatsApp me on that number or call me on that number to get expert tuition. Question number 3. Mia pays £25 for 200 oranges. Maya puts the oranges into bags. She puts 5 oranges into each bag. Mia sells all the bags of oranges £1 each. Work out Mia's percentage profit. So there's 5 orange in one bag. So you want to find how many bags did Mia put them inside. So the number of bags is 200 oranges divided by 5 in one bag. 200 divided by 5 is 40 bags of oranges. 40 bags, each one is £1. So 40 times 1 is £40 she makes. But how much did she spend? She spent £25 and she makes 40 quid. She spent 25 quid and she got 40 quid. Now in business, we got something they call percentage profit that you work out. So the profit, what's her profit? The selling price minus cost price. Those who do economics and commerce, she sold it for £40. That's the selling price. And her cost price, she bought it for 25. So 40 minus 25, it gives you the profit. Now to change it to percentage, you have to learn this formula there. You have to learn this formula. Percentage, profit for percentage is the profit divided by the cost price times 100. You times by 100 to change it to percent. So it's 40 minus 25. She made £15 profit. We want to change the £15 to percentage. Divide by the original, which is £25 times 100. She made 60% profit. So learning like this, learning the formula is very important. This formula, it helps you to do all the other questions that has to do with percentage profit. Question number 4. In London, 2 kilograms of carrots cost £3.75. That's very expensive for carrots, you know. In New York, 5 pounds of carrots cost $4.90 US dollars. 1 pound £1 is 120 US dollars. 1 kilogram is 2 pounds. In which city are carrots better value for money? When they say better value for money, you want to see which one is cheaper, London or New York. You must show how you get your answer. I'll show you a formula that you need to learn. That's what I use for this, the idea. You find the unit price. This is the magic formula when you're comparing shopping things that you buy. Unit price formula. The unit price of 1 unit is 1. You find the total price divided by the total quantity. It will give you the price of 1 item. So if you buy 20 pairs of shoes and the total price is £200, so be 200 divided by 20, you get the price for 1 pair. Unit price, always find the price for 1 and then you compare them. So that's the plan we're going to have here. London, 2 kilograms is £3.75. What was the price per kilogram? How much for price for 1 kilogram? So £3.75 divided by 2, it gives you 1.875, which you can round it to 1.88. If you want to put it, £1.88 per kilogram. So in London, we can put it to 2 decimal places because money. We can say £1.88 for 1 kilogram. Now let's go to New York. I put New York in green. We want to change the pounds first to kilogram. 2.2 pounds, which is given in the question there, is 1 kilogram. So what will 5 pounds be? It will be 5 divided by 2.2. So that gives us 2.27 kilograms. So we change the New York to kilograms because we want to make kilograms in New York and kilograms in New York, kilograms in London, kilograms in London, kilograms in New York. So we are comparing like for like. So now let's change the money now to pounds. 1 pound, $1.20 is 1 pound. So $4.90, $4.90. You divide by 1.20, it gives 4 pounds 8. So we compare 4 pound 8 pence, 3 pounds 75. So comparing pounds, kilograms, kilograms. So everything now is in pounds and kilogram. Now we can do how much for one. So it's 4 pounds 8 in New York divided by 2.27. It gives you £1.80. So £1.80 per kilogram in New York, and in London is £1.88. So which is more expensive? London, £1.88 is bigger than £1.80, or you say £1.80 is less than £1.88. And they say show your working. Show your working is what we divide in there. All these things I'm writing there. So New York is better value for money. So if you're looking to get a grade 8 or 9 in mathematics, or even to get your grade 5, it doesn't matter what grade you prefer to get, you can get expert tuition with me, and I'll show you the details on exactly what you need to do, how to answer the questions, the type of formula to use, and it will make it so easy for you. So you can call this number or WhatsApp me, or you send me email and book lessons with me, private tuition. So hope that will help you with your GCSE exams, and good luck. The exam starts soon. Got 3 months to go.